Hey YouTube, John again. So I've heard a little backlash on my first and only actual video that I've ever posted about Kony 2012 and this movement, and how a lot of people are for it. A lot of people, you don't get 100 million hits on YouTube without people paying attention. But then there are also people against it. There have been people saying from Uganda, saying that this guy has not been in power for 6 years. There's people saying that this group is a scam. Well, and then there's also people going against that, saying, well, it's not a scam. They put 33% of 33% of their profit of the money that they get in goes to the actual cause. The other, what is it? Freaking, oh god, I sound stupid right now. I'm trying to do math. Yes, that I am a freaking star. 67%. The other 67% goes to paying salaries, goes to paying, whoever's working and whatever they're selling, whatever they're doing. Wasn't that a lot of money? Not a lot of money. Don't you have to pay people to do things? Okay, so you give someone $1, right? And you expect them to give you a service, right? Well, you can't just say that the service is too much, no matter what you're buying, You can't just say, oh, I'm going to go to McDonald's and, why is this burger so expensive when they're making 50% on it? If they're actually selling me a burger that they only paid 50 cents for, why should I pay a whole $1? You gotta pay people to work, don't you? Same deal here. It's not like they're taking this 67% and put it in their pocket and, getting hookers and hooking up and doing the whole shebang, popping wine. And this is also a big company. Whether or not, however you want to look at it, if you're a group that takes in a lot of money, you are a company. Well, the average company owner makes a lot more than $300,000 a year. That's how much the lead CEO, supposedly, something I read on the internet, supposedly makes. He makes $300,000 a year. It's not a lot of money. Not in the United States. Not when you're taking millions of dollars. Who knows how much money he's taken in from donations, especially right now. Maybe it is a lot of money. Maybe he shouldn't be taking so much, But when you're the best at raising awareness, when you're the best at making a film, if they didn't pay the people to make the film, people wouldn't donate. So you got to pay the people to make the film so that people will donate. That's how selling things works. And they're helping kids, which is in some ways that can sound really terrible. I'm selling to help these kids give me money. But you gotta realize they're actually helping the kids. Are you gonna take your $10 and, or $20 or however much the little bracelets are? Are you gonna take that? You're gonna fly over to Africa yourself, help these kids? No. Why don't you give some money and actually help somebody? You might have to pay someone to help them help someone else, but at least someone's getting help. I'm running this a little long. Maybe I should shorten it a bit. That's just one argument. And the dictator thing. Joseph Kony, I guess, is not a dictator. No, not I guess. I guess since everyone else is arguing with me, I will put that on there. He is not a dictator. For you, I do not disagree. If that is the wrong word to use, then sure, I will admit when I am wrong. If anything else I've said in this video is wrong, so be it. Tell me, and I'll tell you if I think you're right or wrong. I will not be a dick. Please don't be a dick to me. I will be totally cool. I will not argue with you. I will agree to disagree, whatever. Okay. So 100,000 troops, right? Don't you know 100 people? Almost 100 people have watched my last video. I put that up a couple days ago. 100 people is not a lot. 100 soldiers is not a lot. I think that that's one way, that some people are saying that the United States, shouldn't make it so that they think that they need to help out in everyone's problems. Well, it's what we do. Because we have to. When you have the money, you can't be a dick about it. You can't just not help. If I've got, $30 million, and there's 50 people on my block that don't have somewhere to stay tonight, I'd buy a frickin' house for them. But I don't have $30 million. Well, the United States is someone who has, the metaphoric $30 million. It's a lot more than that. So, 100 troops to help train these guys, to help to train this Uganda military, and that's another thing. So this guy, Joseph Kony, is not in Uganda? He's not in Uganda? Okay, well, I'm going to tell you how the United States, how we arrest people here. Let's say that the police are looking for you, and you live in Texas. But you fled Texas. You left. You knew that they're coming for you. But what are the police going to do? Are they going to start looking in other states, every other state? No. They're going to go to Texas. They're going to find out where you last were. They're going to find your boys. That's what we did with Bin Laden. That's how we found him. Went to Afghanistan. We found a few of his boys. We got them to talk. They talked a lot. Guess what we did? We killed Bin Laden. Bin Laden killed 3,000 people on September 11th. On our soil. And he deserved to die. Because those people that died 10 years ago, 11 years ago, those people deserve justice. That's why we had to kill Bin Laden. We have to kill Kony. We have to kill Kony. Because we need to be better as a people. We need to be better as a people. We need to take initiative. It doesn't matter. You killed someone 6 years ago, you still killed someone. Even if he hasn't done a damn thing. Even if he goes to church on every Sunday, and he walks his parents' dogs all day, and he does everything that everyone asks for him, and he's the nicest, sweetest guy, he still killed fucking 30,000 kids. Or raped them, or abused them, or did any of that. You want to argue with me? Well, then tell me why this guy should not be brought to justice. Don't tell me that this company that's actually fighting for this cause is taking in too much money. Don't tell me, if that's the case, then you know what? Start your own organization where you give all the money. Don't tell and piss and bicker about who's taking too much money. Do it yourself. Do it yourself and I'll give you my money. Anyone else that's willing to donate to start up a corporation and a non-profit organization and capture Kony, or help, spread awareness. Anyone else that's willing to do that, and they're willing to take less, I'll give them my money. Or better yet, don't donate. Don't donate. But still tell people. That's the whole idea. You don't have to donate the money. You can call your congressman for free. You got a cell phone. You can print out all the 2012 Kony stickers that you want. Do that. It's not too hard, not too difficult. It's free. I'm sure you got paper and a pen. Just Kony 2012. Put it on a tree outside. People will see it. People will ask who Kony 2012 is. And it'll spread the rumor. Spread the word. 30,000 kids. 30,000 kids. That means that for every single... You know what? Let's face it. For every single white American that was killed on 9/11, which was a tragedy, which is a terrible thing to happen, there were 10 more kids, 10 more children that were turned into sex slaves, that were turned into a militia military, that were robbed of their childhood, watched their brothers get murdered in front of them, had to kill their parents. There's a lot of terrible ways to die. There's a lot of terrible ways to die. But to die, but to live like that is worse. It's worse to live the way they live than to die in any way. This is justice. This is worldwide justice. Something that we need to do. I gotta go. If you disagree with me, I made the best points I could, and maybe they shouldn't take so much money. But remember that. Remember the one thing I said, that, when the police are looking for you, they don't go around to every other state. They go to your state. They go talk to your boys. They find out where you've been. The government is not stupid. There are a lot of things, but they are not stupid. Especially with this kind of shit. Especially with finding people. And this will not be a long-term thing. We're not looking at spending trillions of dollars finding this guy Kony. Okay, this is not a Middle Eastern country with millions of dollars where someone will pay to hide someone, This guy doesn't have... when we find this guy, he's not going to be sitting in a $1 million mansion, in Pakistan. That's not where he's going to be. He's going to be in some little hut. We'll find him in more of a Saddam Hussein circumstance where he's in a hole in the ground. Which I'm surprised about that. He got a bunch of money when he flee in the first place. But Kony will catch. If you disagree with me, post all your comments. Post everything you want. Oh, last thing. This is for Stephen Colbert. I love your show, too. I love your show. I would appreciate if you help as well. I didn't mean to upstage you by mentioning Jon Stewart. I've just been watching him, obviously, longer than I've been watching you. But I watch both of you every night. I don't miss an episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, guys.